I'm Mitch Shangaja.
I'm Holly Liebert.
And you're watching Mickey Joe Theatre, baby!
Oh my god, hey! You are watching me, Mickey Joe Theatre. Welcome back to my theatre-themed YouTube channel, and oh my god, hey! My weekly vlog series where you get to come with me on a bunch of theatre trips. And when I tell you this week has been ridiculously busy, I am wearing makeup right now because I got sunburnt all over my face yesterday at West End Live, and I am dressed up because I'm heading to London for another West End gala, but you're not going to see that until next week's video. Honestly, this has been the most ridiculous, busy week at the theatre, but you're going to get to see some very exciting trips. But before all of that, this week's episode was very kindly introduced by two of the cast of Ain't Too Proud, currently playing at the Prince Edward Theatre. I was recently invited to the theatre to go and chat with those cast members and get to see a little bit of a behind-the-scenes sneak peek. So come with me and check it out.
Ain't Too Proud is a high-energy, raw emotion kind of show. You know, we have all the classic songs of the Temptations, but we really delve into all of their individual stories and, you know, how they came to be a group, like the trials and tribulations, and then we get lovely little features like the Supremes and
I mean, well, I love walking out halfway through. That's always my favourite bit. And I feel like the audience never expects it as well. So we always get the audience giving the girls a whoop whoop, which I mean, I love. And then it's weird because we're on stage together, but I feel like I don't actually see Mitchell the whole time that we're singing until like right at the very end. And the same with the rest of the temps. Like the girls are very separate.
This show is like running a marathon every night. Like the amount we sweat and we're having to work, and it's dancing, singing, acting. Like this, I've never done anything like this. But that's also why I think whenever we do finish a show, like that sense of just like you feel so rewarded when you do finish, because it's like you've gone on that whole journey of 2.5 hours of, you know, singing up in the sky, dancing full out. It's here, right?
No, it's up the stairs.
Yeah,
no, you go left.
Left.
This is how you know Mitch has never been there.
I've never here. All of our we only have quick changes because we're always on stage. So there's a little sneak peek onto stage. And so normally we run off and we do our quick changes here in Temp Village. This is where there's a fan already here because that's how much we're sweating. And we have all of the costumes here. So this is like our Act 2 jacket that we do I'm Gonna Make You Love Me in, and Can't Get Next to You. We have the famous blue velvet Temps jacket, which is very, very nice, like suede kind of texture.
This is actually the most chilled track I think I've ever had. It's crazy, and I feel like most shows I've done ensemble-wise, it's always about like being full out, looking full out, dancing as full out as possible. So when we were rehearsing and doing all the Supremes bits, I think me and both the other girls, we found it so hard to be like, oh, we actually just need to sit back. And it's actually very chilled, and you basically feel like you're marking it. Oh yeah, so we've also got some of the band here as well. I don't know if you can see in there. So this is where we sit, get our wigs, and this is where we get changed. This is my seat. So this is one of the Supremes dresses. This is I'm Gonna Make You Love Me that we were talking about earlier. So it's a gorgeous handmade dress, and it actually has, which is my favourite part about it, a corset inside, guys. It's amazing. I love it.
The theatre is huge. So whenever we have it sold out, like it's just crazy just seeing the amount of people. And by the end, as I said, people are crying, dancing, like singing. So to see that what we're doing on stage is giving people that joy, I think has been the best part of like opening the show. Because when we were doing it in rehearsals, obviously there's just 5-10 people in front, so we weren't sure how the reaction was going to be. But it's just blown me away, like how people have taken to the show. Like it's been great.
This is the stage of the Prince Edward Theatre. So you weren't kidding when you talked about looking out on this huge auditorium.
Yeah. So we had it was called boot camp, where we kind of just thrashed out all of the dances first, because as you've seen, the dances lead into the songs and then into the scenes. So in order to like piece it all together, we started with the dances, which was very intense, like in a studio sweating 10 till 6. And then from there we were kind of able to build in the singing, and then eventually the scenes. And then yeah, that's how we kind of all pieced it together. And then you guys joined.
And the boys, it was weird coming in though, because I felt like I came in, but everyone knew everything, like what they were doing. They'd be like, right, so we'll run this, and then the boys just danced the whole thing. I was like, how does anyone know what's going on? So the girls kind of sat there like, oh gosh, we need to like step up. But the boys were just sweating all day, and we were just sitting there watching them. It was great.
It was crazy because even like walks off stage are timed to music. So it's not whether to just walk off. It's 1, 2, 3 and walk off. Like, it's crazy. Like, the attention to detail is like nuts, but Sergio's just a genius. And this is how we have like markings on the floor which like tell us where to stand for ends of numbers, and these numbers there tell us like where exactly to be placed for dance and scenes. Like, every audience member is engaged and wants to be there, and I feel like sometimes you see people on the front row and it's like the wife's like dragged their husband out, and at the start they look like they could possibly fall asleep, but by the end they're up, they're crying, they're clapping their hands, and they love it because you can't not love the music. Yeah.
Thank you so much to Holly and Mitch from the cast of Ain't Too Proud for taking the time to chat with me and show us behind the scenes at the show. Amazing. We got to see quick change areas, and I got to go on stage at the Prince Edward Theatre. Honestly, lost my mind about that a little bit, but tried to hold it together in a professional way. But just know that I was dying on the inside. Now you're about to see a bunch of theatre trips. So this week I'm going to be taking you to shows such as Groundhog Day, The Crucible in the West End, a new play, Frank and Percy, starring Sir Ian McKellen. Very exciting trips, some in London, some outside of London. Come with me and enjoy this week's Oh My God Hey. Oh my God, hey!
Hello.
We are in London again this evening. It is the day after the Tony Awards, and we're not tired.
No.
But we are kind of tired. I mean, we stayed up until 4 a.m, but then we slept for like a normal length of time. But it's hot. It is warm today. I have a jacket in my bag, but I have strolled into London without a coat on, maybe for the first time this year. So there you go. I couldn't even face jeans as a prospect, so blue trouser. That's what I've gone for this evening. Light, breezy. But we're here, pivot, to see that one.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, finally, at the Old Vic.
Yeah.
Didn't see it yesterday, not seeing it tomorrow, before you make the joke. But this production has run at this theatre before, a few years ago. We didn't see it. You didn't see it?
No.
But you saw the Olivier's performance.
I saw the Olivier's performance. We were there, and we didn't really get a feel for it, I think, of the Olivier's when they performed back here.
I started listening to the cast recording a few years ago, but I've never finished it or really got into it. So I'm glad to be. Yeah, I'm glad to be seeing it.
Yeah.
And this be how I get to know the show, by seeing its return to the Old Vic. It had its official press night on Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
Thursday of last week.
Yes.
And it's opened to some great reviews.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it yet.
No.
And our say is the most important. I'm joking. It's really not. But
Very excited though.
excited to see the show. Yes, haven't been at the Old Vic since Sylvia.
Yeah. Since Sylvia.
So, gonna go inside. We're a bit early,
We are
so we're gonna
early. Do a stroll.
Gonna do an Aeron and Mickey special and just
stroll down the
have a nice walk. Have a nice walk. We haven't had dinner because, again, in this weird, warm, woke up at a weird
And we
time,
had a
place.
feast with the Tonys.
We had so much food in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, we had a Tony Awards themed buffet. So, not currently hungry. Will we become hungry during the show? Who's to say?
Who knows?
Heading back towards the theatre, just literally walked to the Young Vic, walked back. I like to check in on theatres when we get to London. How's the building doing?
Well, it has new artwork on it.
It does have new artwork on it. Yes.
So Beneath Place.
Beneath Place, running over the summer at the Young Vic.
Yeah.
When is Groundhog Day running until? Is that just doing the bulk of the summer at the Old Vic?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's extended by a week.
Yeah, they've done the 1 week extension.
Same as Sylvia.
Oh, my watch has started vibrating, telling me the show is starting in half an hour. 7:30 tonight, not 7, because it's not a press night. It's just a regular old Monday.
Yeah.
I think because we've been so Tonys, I kind of forgot this was happening. And I'm still just very chill about it. And I think I'll get excited as it begins. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're at Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Because it's such one of those really acclaimed musicals.
And the word of mouth is unparalleled. Everyone's obsessed with the show. When this first got announced, did I just shoulder barge you in the face?
You did.
I'm sorry. I felt your face on my shoulder. When this first got announced, everyone was like, I saw this so many times when it was on the Old Vic before, and I was like, it wasn't that long a run. How did everyone on my Twitter feed see it multiple times, and I did not see it once? So we're correcting a mistake this evening. Yeah. Clearly this is a show that we should know about. And here it is, on the other side of the street, the Old Vic. with its very different colour facade to the rest of the building. That thing of when you pressure wash only your face. But Groundhog Day at the Old Vic. We're going to cross the road and go inside. And this is what the inside of the Old Vic looks like. We've got this little neon signage over here. Dare, always dare. And then nice little stairwell with light bulbs. Here we have a cast board. Andy Carl and Tanisha Spring will be on at this performance, as well as a lot of recognisable names in the ensemble, and a little groundhog. Look at that. Look at that. Also a 2-hour, 35-minute running time, and something you can scan up there for content guidance. There you go. Found to the right-hand side as you enter in front of the entrance to the stalls. Just grabbing this side of the cast board as well because we've got the swings over here. Don't want to leave out the swings. And also swing/dance captain/ puppetry captain. I'm obsessed. It hurts to see someone else living your dream job. What I wouldn't give to be a puppetry captain. Do we have groundhog puppets? I don't actually know that there's puppets in this. I'm excited now. Potential groundhogs. Love that. Hello. We are in the auditorium at the Old Vic, reflecting on the fact neither of us have seen this film. No. Neither of us have seen this film. Hopefully,
I know that we're going in actually like completely fresh.
Yeah. This is the beautiful auditorium of the Old Vic Theatre. It's one of these galleries that wraps around the back of the stalls level. So if you're in the circle, you are towards the back of the stalls, a bit further from the stage.
Also seen in Now.
Oh yeah. Not Now You See Me, the other one. See How They Run.
Yeah, that's the one.
See How They Run. As seen in the film, See How They Run. Fun fact. And this is the set for Groundhog Day. This is the preset. This is our view of the stage. You can see Andy Carl on various different screens with various different weathers. We are in K24 and 25 of the stalls, and we're excited for a bit of Groundhog Day. This is a simplified version of the set compared with the original. Good weather. Oh, you can say that again. Oh, you can say that again. I feel like this preset gives a British audience a lot to talk about because we love to discuss the weather. And here is the interval version. We've just watched the first act, and now we have the same screens, but with Puxatawny Phil, the top hat wearing groundhog. I need this to go on a tour or to the West End so that they manufacture groundhog plush toys with top hats, because I absolutely need one in my life. I'm very sad that they don't have any at the Old Vic. But we have all of these alarm clocks. The times on them, are the times the same or are the times changing? I can't tell if there's any significance to these times. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but we await the second act. We're just hanging out in the auditorium. We're still on New York time, so we still really don't know what time of day it is, and we're a little bit confused, but we're enjoying the show. We're in Waterloo Station, and this whole walk-in passageway, all giant Hamilton heads. Hamilton. Hamilton. Here's another one. Hamilton. It is the Hamilton Tunnel. Tickets are apparently available. Now. They're available now. There you go. And this is my favourite. History has its eyes on you. Hamilton. Hamilton Tunnel. Ooh! End of the moving walkway. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
A what bubbaloo bop.
A what bamboo?
Well done, good.
Yeah.
We are here tonight at Greece. Hence that, otherwise that would have been very strange.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can tell by our outfits. Aeron's got Disney Letterman jacket vibes, and I have like bowling shirt and vest top and jeans. I don't know. It feels greasy. It feels greasy, as is my hair. And we have questionably thematic Coldplay playing in the background right now. So we're going to go inside the Dominion Theatre so that there's less of that for Gala Night of Greece. Where is it? There it is. It's Gala time, everybody.
Yeah.
Come with us. Oh my god, hey. We're inside the Dominion Theatre. First time back since Dirty Dancing, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. We have our tickets. Where are we sat? I didn't even ask you.
Stalls L33 and L34.
There you go. We're in L of the stalls. We have our drinks vouchers, which we're going to go and redeem now. And we have, for a first time ever, this is new to us, party passes. Party passes. Blue wristband. So there you go. Exciting. More on that later on this vlog. Hopefully, all being well.
Oh, there's a new tote bag.
There's a new tote bag. You are not allowed any more tote bags.
Hand drive.
We have had this conversation.
I don't think that one was there last year.
It may not have been. No tote bags for you. We have far too many tote bags, I'm telling you. If you knew how many tote bags were in our shared home right now, it's ridiculous. Dominion offering some lovely people watching opportunities, and over the far side there you can see celebrity arrivals. Celebrity arrivals, yes. One of my favourite things about the Dominion, to the right of the stall's entrance, you have this enormous gift shop space, which has become, oh, let me zoom, the Rydell High School shop. Let me show you what's inside. So predictably, we have some Grease and Pink Lady attire going on here. Let me show you some of these items separately. We got Grease the Musical t-shirts, London 2023 specific. We got a whole lot of pink going on over here. Got a Pink Lady's hoodie for £50. We got some little Grease key rings going on there. Slow zoom, slow zoom. That's a Grease pen as well. Is it the one that you want? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Honey, we got some Grease mugs, some Rydell High mugs. We've got some prices there. £5 magnets, £12 tote bags, £10 mugs. These are the magnets in question. And that's the tote bag. Is that a hand jive flowchart? Yes, I love that. There you go. You will never get the hand jive wrong again. Pink Lady t-shirt, all the Letterman jackets going on over there. We can see some more things across the top here. Grease Lightning hoodie, Pink Ladies hoodie, Rydell High socks. Ooh, maybe I need to invest in some Rydell High socks. And these are very cute. We have some enamel pin badges here for the pin collectors among you. Another t-shirt design over this side. Summer Lovin'. Had me a blast. Nice little retro t-shirt design. I don't hate that, actually. If I was going to get a t-shirt, this is the one I would get. Kind of like the Don't Kill the Plants, Don't Feed the Plants t-shirt I got on Broadway. I like a reference that's not necessarily just an obvious logo. Got a zipper pouch going on here with a nice little embroidered logo. Beauty School Dropout zipper pouch. Got some pink scarves down the bottom there, Pink Ladies vibes. And these are the socks. I am tempted. I am tempted by a Rydell High sock. Okie dokie, we are in the auditorium. Tonight's wine is a white. It's a Pinot Grigio. Bit of Pinot Grigio. Do a clink. And this is our view. If you worry that L is a bit far from the stage, it really doesn't feel it, because the Dominion is massive. That's a zoom on the stage. We're L33 and 34 this evening. And I'm just going to do a pan so you can see all of the auditorium. I don't mind where I am as long as I like to be in front of the overhang, and the overhang starts just behind us. So, lovely view of the stage. And it's a big old set with a lot of choreography. Last time we were quite close on the right, so I'm happy to be a bit further back, left of centre. Oh my god, hey.
Hello.
We're in the interval. Having a fun time.
Yeah.
Having a fun time.
We know who our teen angel is.
Yes. Louise Redknapp. But, yeah, excited. She hasn't been on stage yet, but Act 2.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. This is a fun cast. Some returning from last year. Some understudies from last year have been promoted.
Yeah.
And some new additions. All lots of fun. It's an easy watch. It's a fun, easy watch. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
And the dance, so thrilling, so invigorating. Still the highlight of this production. I meant to pull like one of my hairs down like they do, and I forgot. So this is the hair you're getting, everybody. As we approach Act 2, I'm wondering what the etiquette is on. We know we shouldn't sing along, and Vanessa Feltz is behind us somewhere. I haven't heard her singing, but we know we shouldn't sing along. Do you hand jive along? Because I don't think the hand jive choreography, it's not the same, is it?
It's not the same one.
So, can you even hand jive along, even if you want to?
Maybe that's how they stop them.
Maybe it is. Also, they're not selling teddy bears in the gift shop, and I thought they were.
But also, you were like T-birds, and it's like, nope, they're going to boys.
This is what I thought. I thought if they're not selling teddy bears, they can have little like pigeons in leather jackets for the T-birds, but they're not T-birds in the stage version.
Boys.
So they need to sell little plush burgers in leather jackets and apples, because the Pink Ladies, a Pink Lady apple's a thing. There you go. Burgers and apples. Which I hope they're serving at the after show party.
A choice.
Burger Palace burgers and Pink Lady apples. Done. Done. Something else to note here, all these ropes, like it's a high school gym going on. Not really referenced enough, certainly not used. But they kind of remind me of like, makes me feel like I'm about to watch the Tarzan show at a Disneyland theme park. There is no aerial work in Greece. Maybe there should be. Maybe someone should fly. Maybe Louise Redknapp should fly in from the ceiling. Alas, she probably won't. Okay, now a slightly better view. I'm gonna have to zoom in on the LED screen for you to see it properly. There it is. Now you can see the signage outside the front of the theatre. Maybe we'll take new photos now that the lighting is better. We have left Greece, and we're the show, not the country. And we're walking to the after. Do we know where we're going?
Golf.
Golf.
Yeah.
Going to mini golf.
Swingers.
We're going to
We're going
swingers.
to a swinging party.
Yeah, we're swingers now.
How you follow Greece?
God. I mean, it was erotically charged choreography.
It was aspects of love. They were all like getting with each other, so we might as well go swinging.
Aspects of Greece. Yeah, we're going to mini golf and bar. That's possibly just a bar, or possibly mini golf. I'd play mini golf.
I don't want to be handling a golf club after a few drinks.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want you to be handling a golf club either. Oh my god, hey! We are leaving Swingers. We have left the after party for Greece. We were there for a while. I think the cast were only just starting to arrive.
I think they've been there a bit. I think they were just walking around in England.
Yeah, we didn't play mini golf,
No.
which is kind of sad. But like, we didn't want to stay for hours. If we'd stayed for a little bit longer, we would have played mini golf.
Yeah, it's just trains.
Yeah, I've only had one extra glass of wine.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm drunker than I am. I'm just I'm tired. The prevailing emotion is tired. But yeah, they have various food kiosks there, and they were bringing around food. And at the beginning, because the first few pieces of food to come out, it was like a free-for-all. People were descending on the food, but then it got a little bit. Then there was like trays going around.
I would totally go there though.
Oh yeah, I'd like go there recreationally and properly.
They also had a lot of stuff that I could eat.
Yeah, good gluten-free options.
Yeah.
You had a gluten-free burger.
I had a gluten-free burger, which made me know that Patty and Bone do gluten-free.
Yeah, I had a beef burrito, and I got a little bit of beef burrito juice in a glass of champagne. But you know what, it was fine.
And I had corn tortillas as well, beef corn tortillas.
Yeah, and we had fries. And we had a nice time. Nice chats with people. Yeah, getting to chat with producers and creatives and
people I hadn't seen for years.
Yeah.
I'd worked on shows with. I was like, oh my gosh.
a nice catch up. That's what we're doing. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
We are back in London today.
We are.
We've been walking against the grain because all of the London workforce has been coming that way, and we are going this way because I am just heading to work, aka going to the theatre to see a show, which is work, which is kind of work. It's work that doesn't really feel like work, but I've also been doing work that does feel like work all day, so just a lot of work, But yes, going to see a show this evening. Fun fact, we noticed this last night on the train, and again tonight. Harry Styles is playing at Wembley this week.
I think so.
Harry Styles concerts are happening because we keep seeing young women and all sorts of people, but with glittery faces, like the Harry Styles outfits are on point. And I am wearing this because we super didn't know how to dress for tonight's show, but it occurs to me, not a million miles from a Harry Styles type outfit. He loves trousers like these. Honestly, Harry Styles, big fashion inspiration to me. I enjoy his style. We are walking in the direction of Islington from Farringdon because we are going to see what Aeron James, not Harry Styles.
42nd Street.
42nd Street, come and meet those dancing feet. We are going to see 42nd Street at Sadler's Wells. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a show at Sadler's Wells.
I haven't either. Well, I haven't seen anything of a main theatre. I've seen something of a Lillian Bayliss studio before.
How did we not notice this until right now? It's just snuck up on us. This milestone. This is like one of the last big theatres in London.
Yeah.
That we need to check off our list.
I think so, yeah.
It's happening. It's finally happening. Because we've both seen a show, I think, in every West End theatre at this point.
In every West End theatre, yes. There's a couple of off West End I've still not been to.
My last one was the Aldwych, where Tina is currently playing. I think that was the last one I crossed off the list.
Yeah, I think so.
But yes, cool. So on our way to see Sadler's Wells to see 42nd Street. You'll remember from last week's video, we came to Sadler's Wells for the 42nd Street photo call, where all the cast were tap dancing off of a bus. And I got to briefly chat to some of the stars. So excited to now put that into context and see the show, because we were invited to a rehearsal event, but we were in Paris, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
We were either in Paris or New York. That makes
Yeah,
our life
Disney.
sound very exciting, doesn't it? We were in Disneyland at that point.
Disney, because we were in New York when they did the A2 Pride one.
That's the one. Yes, every time we get invited to a rehearsal, we're
they
always
showed the whole
out of the
show.
country. Yeah,
I've been fascinated by this recently.
yeah. I honestly don't know if we'd have the time to take out of our work days to go and see a rehearsal of a whole show, as much fun as it would be. But we'll cross that bridge if we ever get invited to one that we can actually make.
Yeah.
Which was not the case. But yes, so excited to see the show. Last time we saw 42nd Street was in January of this year in Paris, because we saw it at the Théâtre du Châtelet in that production. Just waiting to cross the road now. But yeah, heading into Islington to go get some food before the theatre. We're here in Banana Tree in Islington. This is a Islington go-to for us. We have 2-for-1 cocktails. This is called a one night in Bangkok. It's doing obligatory clink. Clink, clink, clink. Was I not clear? So I'll be trying that momentarily. We have some prawn crackers and more food on the way. ingredients. White rum, passion fruit, no, yes, Thai rum, vanilla syrup, peach schnapps, and passion fruit. Tasty. And here is the main. They keep changing this dish. We have it every single time. It's like coconut, not coconut, oh my brain. Chicken, that's the word I was looking for, and like mango and lime. It's delicious, it's sweet and it's crispy, which is what I like in a chicken. And egg fried rice, because they've discontinued the sticky rice. Why? I love the sticky rice. And that is what we like. In and out in half an hour at Banana Tree. And nice chicken. Good chicken. And I didn't hate the egg fried rice. I just missed the sticky rice.
Yeah.
The sticky rice was good. But yes, anywhere where you can pay by QR code, automatically good pre-theatre dining option.
I feel like you can tell the places that know that that's part of their clientele because it's like Wagamamas, Pizza Express, Nando's now? Yeah.
Yeah, because Nando's you do the whole payment thing up front.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nando's you always pay up front because it's Nando's. Yes, on our way to Sadler's Wells now to go and see 42nd Street. Now there can't be many musicals that I've seen 3 completely different productions of, but 42nd Street is about to become one of them. Which surprises me, but that's because it just gets revived a lot. So we're talking the last London revival at Theatre Royal Drury Lane. I went on a matinee, I think, with a Today Tix rush ticket that I got that morning. The Théâtre du Châtelet production earlier this year in Paris, and now new revival at Sadler's Wells.
So I'm technically on 4.
You're on 4?
But I like to call it 3.75.
Why on earth is that? Did you not finish it?
No, but I saw the tour twice before I went to, but then the Drury Lane production was very similar to the 2 tours that happened before it.
Here we are outside Sadler's Wells Theatre. The commotion and hubbub you're seeing is celebrity arrivals on a little red carpet type setup going on there. Similar view to the one you saw the other day with the buses arriving. Now we just have normal London buses. How quickly the night changes. Okie dokie, we are in the Sadler's Wells Auditorium for the first time ever. For the first time in ever. So yes, this is our view. H6, I'm sat in. Had to think about that one. It's very blue so far. I would expect red for 42nd Street, but they're like different primary colour for this revival. Love that. Bold choices. Blue. But yes, interesting theatre. Quite thin, not dissimilar. We were just saying it's kind of twinned with the Peacock Theatre in the West End, but this is a sort of a thinner version. They're sisters and she's the skinny one. Is that problematic? I don't know. Panning to show you some more of the auditorium. And back to the stage. We're going to watch the show now. Thank you for joining us for this segment. Nicole Scherzinger is on the Elizabeth line advertisements, everybody. Oh, no, she's gone. It was very brief. Oh well. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
You find us in one of London's side streets.
In Soho.
Yes, heading from Soho, because we arrived via the Dean Street exit of the Tottenham Court Road station at the Elizabeth line. I'm going to tell you this every single time. It's a great travel hack.
It is.
Go out the Dean Street exit, you land by the Soho Theatre. I didn't get an Edinburgh Fringe programme.
Oh yeah, no.
I failed in mission
really
one
have
of the
time.
evening. On the way back, remind me, people in my camera, that we will get an Edinburgh Fringe programme from the Soho Theatre, because there are a few different distribution points, and that's the most en route. We're heading towards Shaftesbury Avenue to see if you can guess. I'm just kind of intense. My necklace is a clue. It is the National Theatre, because this is a National Theatre transfer. We're here to see The Crucible at the Gielgud Theatre, which currently looks less than remarkable, because it's got all this going on. But they have got...
Friends poster.
Oh, well, we'll show you that. They have got this cool wraparound poster on the marquee out front, but it's press night for The Crucible, and we are heading in. I'll show you my outfit when I get the chance, because I'm proud of it, and I'm warm, because it's not a sensible summer outfit, but I think it looks nice. There is an Old Friends poster here, Stephen Sondheim's Old Friend. This is coming here after The Crucible, from 16th of September, and I can't quite bring myself to even think about it because I'm so excited. And here is The Crucible. There you go, that's the side of the theatre. You can see a little bit of marqueage up there, and 5-star reviews everywhere, which always makes me think, what is the point of me being here? But nonetheless, we shall see the show, and I will put together some thoughts. Here's a better view. There you go, there's the front, and its current star, and then marquee going on over there. The Gielgud and The Crucible. I hope they fix this all before Old Friends. Hopefully. Okay, we're inside the Gielgud. We've picked up our tickets, and look, we've got a proper cast board with names and everything. I didn't know Nadine Higgin was in this. That's exciting. And many other recognisable names as well. As we scroll on down. This is the cast of this evening's performance of The Crucible. Dun dun dun. It's not that dramatic. Okie dokie, we are in our seats, and that thing you are seeing is rain. We have a rain curtain at the Gielgud Theatre. We are in E17 and 18 of the stalls, and we've got rain, everybody. It has been very warm the last few days in London. Summer has begun, and what I would not give to be within touching distance of that rain curtain. I kind of feel like I'm about to ride It's a Small World, except instead it's a play about witch trials by Arthur Miller. Almost exactly the same thing. Look at this. I mean, that's mesmerizing, isn't it? Look at that. I could just stay watching this for hours. Will the show itself be able to compete with the rain curtain? This is the pressing question. We were just saying, it's been a while since I've been at the Gielgud. You saw To Kill a Mockingbird, I did not. So, show scene at the Gielgud. Go. I saw Upstart Crow.
I saw Company.
I also saw Company.
The Ferryman.
I saw The Ferryman, yes. But maybe one of my least visited West End
I
theatres.
saw Curious Incident of a Dog in the Night Time here.
I didn't see it here, I saw it at the Apollo.
What else did I see here?
I think I saw Private Lives here in 2013. I did.
I can't process in my head what else has been here right now.
We'll think about it and we'll get back to you. Oh my god, hey, hello. I was going to film the curtain call. No, I wasn't going to film the curtain call because I thought it super wasn't the vibe. I don't know if you've seen The Crucible. It's not the vibe. Also, fun fact, the only way I remembered how the play ended was because they did a parody of it on Saturday Night Live with the Crucible Cast Party song with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Very funny for all your theatre kids out there. But wasn't going to film because I thought it's not the vibe. It's not a film the curtain call vibe. And then people did, and it was fine. So I was like, should have filmed the curtain call. But it was a very brief one. They bowed, and then they left. You can imagine it. But what I do need to show you is the outfit, because I committed to this outfit. It is far too warm for me to be wearing this. I spent ages trying to get my hair to look slicked. If anyone can tell me how to do this with like it staying smooth and not like bunch of, is this too much hairspray? Is it not enough hairspray? Was my hair too, should I dry the hair more? I don't know. But this is the ensemble. So we have National Theatre necklace. Ridiculous purchase, but I love it. I wish more theatres sold mini necklaces of their architecture. I would buy all of them. and wear them to the theatres. Still rocking this New York bought trench coat, as in I bought it to go to New York, not in New York. Grey turtleneck with a hole in the side, but you can't tell unless I show it to you, which I just did. And trousers and a Doc Martin. Ba-bam, 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 bam, 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 Crucible, bam, 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 bam. Feeling severe and serious for play, drama, Salem witch trials. What else do you wear to that? I don't know. This is what I've gone for. Thank you for coming to my corridor runway presentation. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
Hello everybody, I'm feeling very British because we're in Windsor.
Yeah.
In the very British town of Windsor. There's a castle here. And oh, I'll show you that. So we come here this evening to see this. They've got a big advertising banner for it. Frank and Percy, starring acting legends Sir Ian McKellen and is Roger a Sir? Is it just Roger?
I don't know.
Roger Allam. Roger Allam. Original Javert Roger Allam. Fun fact. I was at a Patti LuPone concert once. She tried to pull him on stage to sing Stars, but he refused. So instead, Jonathan Pryce went up and sang Fly Me to the Moon. Weird evening. Amazing time. But yes, we're here in Windsor. There's a plane flying overhead. I've never come to Windsor by train before. This is all quite fascinating. I don't know if the bunting is year-round or just because we've had a lot of royal occasions recently. There's been a funeral, there's been a coronation, it's all going on. It's been a very busy royal time here, but there's afternoon tea everywhere tree. Look, and a donut time. Okay, this is
the castle.
The fanciest donut time. That is the castle, yes. I'll show you all of these things that I'm seeing. A Five Guys, the fanciest Five Guys you've ever seen in your entire life, because it's in Windsor. Yes, yeah, this was meant to be our one evening off this week.
Yeah.
And West End Live weekend is this weekend, so we were like, good, a Friday night in. And then Watson Stage asked me if I would come and cover this, and I was like, fine. So here we are in Windsor. We found a donut time. Windsor donut time. Fanciest I've ever seen. So if you thought I was overdoing it with all of the Windsor talk, I think this is like a Windsor specific donut time flavour called the Lovely Jubbly. It's filled with fruit jam, piped with the British flag, and topped with a white chocolate gold dusted crown. There you go. Aeron has got a donut time flavour we have never seen before.
No, there were two new ones here.
There were two new ones. He's got a Cookie Goldberg.
Yeah.
As soon as he can get it out of the packet, we will show you. Look at this, Cookie Goldberg. Look at that. Look at that. I am not partaking in the donuttery this evening because I had a blueberry protein yogurt. No, it was raspberry. I tell a lie, I had a raspberry one. But how is the donut, Aeron? How does it rank among the donut time flavours available for gluten-free persons? You can't tell us because you're eating a donut. Something you see plenty of in London's West End, we have a red telephone box, and then something you see slightly less of, ancient well. Literally. An ancient well. Is there like information about this here? Anywhere? I want to learn more about this ancient well. Anything? No, nothing. Fine. Well then. Now this is called the Long Walk. You might have seen it on television. I think this is where the Queen's funeral procession came. I believe so. And you're hearing so many planes because we are in the flight path from Heathrow Airport. Literally, there is another one coming overhead now. Here comes another one. There it is. People are going to think I'm a plane spotter. Whoosh! And then behind us, back up that way, Windsor Castle. Cheeky bit of castle. But we're not going to do this whole walk right now because we don't have time. Because we have to go to the theatre, which is back the way we came. Aeron's taking a picture. There you go. There you go! Some more Windsor Castle content for you here. We've got some castle walls going on. Nice little bit of turret action. Yeah. Now there is a restaurant here called Mamma Mia, and this is the Mamma Mia 2 ice cream parlour, which is not the what I expect to hear after the words Mamma Mia 2. But there you go. And then at the foot of this bit of castle wall, you have some coaches, but also Theatre Royal Windsor, where we are this evening. You can see more advertising here for Frank and Percy, starring Sir Ian McKellen and Roger Allam, with some dogs on the poster who sadly don't feature in the play. And if we pan down, we see the lovely and handsome Aeron James in his nice theatre shirt for the evening. Trivia question for you, Aeron James.
Yeah.
How many Theatre Royals can you name?
Theatre Royal Haymarket, Theatre Royal Drury Lane,
Theatre Royal Windsor,
Theatre Royal Bath.
Theatre Royal Bath, yes. Theatre Royal Winchester?
Yes.
That's 5.
And that's it.
Maybe that's it. Comment
Not
down
many.
below if there's some more. I mean, that's still 5 with
Yeah.
almost the same name. But there you go. Bigger poster here. There they are. Ian, Roger, dogs, the play we're here to see this evening. So we came here for wine and then unexpectedly themed cocktails for Frank and Percy. There's the Frank and the Percy. We've ordered one of each. We'll try both. We'll let you know how they are. Thrilled about this. So these are the themed cocktails. I'm holding the Frank, Aeron's got the Percy, and we've tried both of both. I prefer this one, Coconutty Malibu, just sweeter. That one, a little bit sharper, but both nice. I would drink both very happily. So there you go, cocktail review. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
Thank you so much for watching this week's video. You can tell I'm wearing makeup in this lighting.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we're about to head out to another West End Gala opening, but you'll hear about that next week. For now, we're going to chat about the week that was.
Yeah.
So they've just seen Groundhog Day,
Yes.
Grease plus After Party,
Yes.
Wednesday, Help,
Wednesday.
42nd Street.
Just Wednesday.
Just Wednesday, 42nd
Wednesday.
Street, The Crucible, Frank and Percy in Windsor.
Yeah.
Those have been the 5 days. So we're going to do like highlights, low moments, regrets, enjoyments, gratitudes, manifestation. I don't know. Not half of those things. Food highlight of the week for an easy one to start with. You liked your Windsor donut time.
Windsor donut time was fun, but that's partly into a regret. And I
Oh.
wish I'd also tried the other one.
You wanted to try both. That's
New
me.
flavours are hard to find.
That's me telling you only needed one donut.
Yeah.
So the regret is actually my fault. That's what I'm hearing. There we go. My regret of the week is that we didn't play mini golf at the Grease after party.
Oh, yeah.
Even as we were leaving, I was like, can't believe we didn't play mini golf. And can I tell my silly joke?
Go on then.
So the reason we didn't play mini golf is because we were like chatting with industry people and like kind of networking, but on a more like casual level and just like having like good industry chats. And in like the business world, where would you have those kind of conversations? Over golf. We could have been doing our industry networking over a round of mini golf. Just been like, excuse me, while we discuss this, shall we golf? Where was that? Where was that energy from me at the Grease after party? Disappointed in myself, honestly. So that's my regret.
From that evening, something that was very useful as somebody that is aware of food.
Yeah.
Is knowing that patty and bun are good for gluten free.
Yes, you said this earlier in the video.
Because I
yeah.
would not. Well, burger places and pizza places, a lot of the time now are because they have to be to have people
Yeah.
in that have gluten free or
Yeah.
can't eat. But really nice. So now I actually am like.
But
we
also
could go for a meal at
swingers,
Patty and Bun.
swingers themselves, the venue,
Having
that had all those
multiple
different
places that do
food
gluten
places
free
in.
food. Very
Great
good.
place to go as a gluten-free person and as a mini golf enthusiast. If any of you are watching,
Supposedly it's a really hard course as well.
well,
We
I
didn't try
wouldn't
it.
know because we didn't do
But
the
that's
mini
what
golf.
people said.
Reminding me of my regrets. Highlight moment of the week. Technically, it wasn't this week, but getting to stand on stage at the Prince Edward Theatre with the cast of Ain't Too Proud. Like, I'm so in that environment, I'm just trying not to become a fan. And so I think I overcorrect and go like professional. So like took me on stage and now you're standing on the stage of the Prince Edward where we saw Mary Poppins however many times. Maybe my favourite West End theatre because the auditorium is just stunning. And I'm looking out there and I'm like, I think they wanted more of a reaction from me, but because I was trying to hold it together and be professional, I just came across so nonplussed. And there's a happy balance there where I think I'm allowed to react to stuff and say, you know what? This is cool. And so that was a moment. I've never been backstage, like taken backstage by myself to go to interviews at West End Theatre before. That's kind of like a career milestone, I think. So that's got to be the highlight.
Oh, I thought you might have said a different highlight.
What were you going to say?
Just a nice little comment
Oh, Tim Minchin.
from somebody that you quite admire.
Yes. So by now, I've done a review video on Groundhog Day where I said I thought Tim Minchin was a brilliant genius composer, and although I'd been told he doesn't read reviews, he watched my video and he posted about it on his Instagram and said some very nice things, and that just gave me a shock yesterday when I woke up and saw that notification. I was like, what has happened here? So yeah, that was nice. That was a nice moment. In terms of reviews, I should say Groundhog Day is already up. Grease was not a review situation because I've reviewed it already last summer, so they were just inviting us to just kind of chat about it and talk about it on socials basically, and do exactly what we've done here. 42nd Street review video coming soon on YouTube. Crucible review reel coming soon on my Instagram and TikTok feeds. Make sure you're following me on there at Mickey Jo Theatre. And Friday, Frank and Percy, I was reviewing for What's on Stage. It's not out right now, but it probably will be tomorrow or at some point this coming week. So stay tuned for all of that. Do you have a highlight of the week? 42nd Street, Grease, The Crucible, Frank and Percy, and Monday, Groundhog Day. Apparently I can't remember 5 shows at once. I can always do 4.
I have work highlights this week, which is an interesting one.
But you're not allowed to tell us
I
the
know.
work highlights.
I don't think I am.
Aaron's got secret work highlights.
Yeah, but it's a massive...
How handsome do you look right now as well? Look at this. You look so nice today. My low point of the week is getting sunburned at West End Live. That's the low point. What is the emoji for people to comment with if they've made it this far in the video?
So I think if you got this far into the video, go with a golf club.
Golf
it's a little
club.
bit hidden.
Mini golf club or
Yeah.
a regular golf club. Emojis are all mini anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Just a golf club.
golf club to remind us to take the opportunities in life as they come to you. Do not wait to mini golf tomorrow when
Also
you could
plan
mini
it-
golf today.
But also plan to actually go there.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
Looks like a really good night out.
There you go. There you go. So right now we need to go and leave and start next week's Oh My God Hey, because these are literally back to back. But thank you for joining us for this week. I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day.
For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Jo Theatre. Oh my God, hey. Thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!